There's been an interesting connection building in Washington Commanders training camp, and it's gotten the attention of head coach Dan Quinn. And I'm not talking about Jayden Daniels and Deebo Samuel, but another pair that I'm keeping a close eye on as the season gets closer. Let's talk about it. I'm Josh Taylor with A to Z Sports Commanders, and anytime Dan Quinn has something to say about the team and he drops these nuggets in his press conferences, I'm all ears. And today before practice, he said that there's this connection that's been building over the last month or so that's really caught his attention. And that's this connection between veteran tackle Laremy Tunsil and rookie Josh Conerly Jr. Now, he actually compared it to Jayden Daniels last year. He said, look, Marcus Mariota has been the best teammate I've ever been around, and he really helped things with Jayden Daniels last year and pretty much credited of how successful Jayden was, obviously his skill sets and stuff, but having that mentor, someone that's been in the league for a long time, really showing him the ropes and telling him what to expect, that paid big dividends in how well Jayden Daniels played last year. And then just the team as a whole. Dan Quinn has completely revamped the culture in the locker room. Players want to play for him, but players want to play for each other. So when Dan Quinn compared it to that and said, look, we saw that last year, but we've already seen Laremy Tunsil go out of his way. He's a brand new player. He wasn't some longtime vet, that's been in Washington for a long time. It feels like the end is near. He's kind of handing off the reins. That's not at all what happened. And it's kind of like with Marcus Mariota last year. Came in as a new player, a lot of new changes on the roster. Jayden Daniels is the rookie guy, and Marcus Mariota still kept him under his wing. And as soon as Laremy Tunsil got here, he started raving about Josh Conerly Jr. And back in June, he said, you know who I'm impressed with the most? JC, which is Josh Conerly Jr. He said, he's going to be a dog. He's going to be one of the good ones in this league. He just already has it. And at 21 years old, when you're getting that kind of praise already from Laremy Tunsil, your future is bright and the best is ahead for Josh Conerly Jr. Now, this is surprising because when we traded for Laremy Tunsil, all you heard about was he's not a good leader. He's not good in the locker room. He's a headache. You heard all of these red flags about Tunsil. And so far in Washington, we have seen the complete opposite. But when you see these videos and you see them spending time together, Tunsil is dialed in on Josh Conerly Jr. Josh Conerly's going through these drills and he's like hitting pads and stuff like that. And you'll see Tunsil off to the side with his hands on his knees and he's locked in. I mean, he's bent over watching Conerly Jr. go through these drills. It's not just, giving him tips and stuff like that. He is really invested in the development of Josh Conerly Jr. You can tell that he really cares. And like I said, it didn't take long. As soon as Tunsil got here, he noticed right away that there were some special traits in the rookie. Now, Tunsil's been one of the most reliable, most consistent pass blocking left tackles in the league. And that's why Washington traded for him. And of course, Josh Conerly Jr. is used to being on that left side, and he's going to be moving to the right side for now. But who knows? Maybe life after Tunsil, years from now, whenever that is, Josh Conerly Jr. can end up being the franchise left tackle post Tunsil. So I think it's important that they're spending time together, not only just for right now and helping those traits sharpen up and develop what Josh Conerly Jr. does his rookie season, but long term, this has major dividends to what we can see from JC on the offensive line. So when you think about the duo last year, we got to see a lot of those moments before a big play or in crunch time. Jayden Daniels would come over to the side. He would talk to Marcus Mariota. Those two were locked in. When you have Dan Quinn comparing Tunsil and Conerly doing the same thing already in only training camp, you have to get excited. Those two can really solidify the offensive line, but the tackle position is one of the better duos in the first year of them playing together. So yes, Laremy Tunsil should absolutely be a top 5 left tackle in the league this year, and he's going to make sure Jayden Daniels isn't getting hit on his side of the line, but he's also heavily invested in what that line looks like long term, not only at the right tackle spot, but even if Josh Conerly Jr. takes over the left side in the future. But he thinks Josh Conerly Jr. can be one of the best guys in the league, and I have a hard time disagreeing with him. With the athletic profile that Conerly Jr. is coming into the league with, in time with someone as an all-time great like Laremy Tunsil, he's in good hands here in Washington.